Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. I didn't have time to cook, and so I decided to go and get some Korean food at my local neighborhood Korean store. I got myself a bento, which consists of kimbap, Korean fried chicken, Korean pancake, and then I got a side of mandu, and I got tteokbokki, which is rice cake with fish cake in this spicy sweet sauce. I got their kimchi, and I also got myself some instant ramen because I've been like craving Korean food ever since I got back from Korea, and I thought it would kind of be nice to catch up with you guys over a Korean meal. So anyway, let's get started. So I'm gonna prepare my noodles. So this is gonna be my soup. I found this noodle. It's by Nongshim. Yeah, very famous Korean noodle maker. And this is a small serving. The other thing that happened is, we went to a ramen convenience store, which was open for 24 hours, and we went there. Actually, I went there 3 times. Yeah, Satoshi and I went there twice to film, but once I went alone, because it was so good. I mean, I love that place so much, and I fell in love all over again with Korean instant noodles. And let it cook for a couple of minutes. Okay, I like my noodles kind of on the firm side, so it says 3 minutes. I'm gonna just keep it there for like 2. I can't find my Cupman anywhere, so sorry. TV remote right on top. Okay, and I am hungry. I am starving. We're gonna start off with kimbap, and I guess we'll talk about what we did in Korea. Okay, so this is kimbap. This is Korean roll, like a rice roll, and the biggest difference between the Korean roll and like a Japanese sushi roll is that there are more ingredients inside, I think, including meat. In Japan, they usually don't add meat into the sushi roll. And this is not sushi because it's not vinegared rice. And the nori is also different because it's a seasoned nori. It's seasoned with, usually seasoned with a little bit of salt and sesame seed oil. Sesame oil. Alright, anyway. Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. 맛있어요. This Korean roll is called kimbap, and it is one of my favorite things to put in my mouth. I mean, it's so addictive, and you gotta have kimchi, right? This particular shop makes their own kimchi, and it's so good. They also have kimchi from Korea, but I do like their house-made kimchi. It's delicious. Before we went to Korea, we watched a lot of Netflix on Korean food. They have quite a lot of them on Netflix. That's the mandu right here, which is deep fried dumpling. We learned so much about how they make things, like naengmyeon, for example, the cold noodles. Like, I personally didn't know that it was buckwheat noodles. Not all of them. Some are made with sweet potatoes, starch, I think. But one of their traditional ones is made with buckwheat. So we went to the one that they featured on Netflix, and it was amazing. Satoshi, for him, that was like so mind-blowing that ended up being his favorite place. You could actually smell and taste the buckwheat, just like Japanese soba, which is amazing. Of course, texture is different, and the soup was as clear as pure water. It was like water. Nothing strong about it. It was just so pure yet flavorful. You could taste the beef, but it was just so clear. It was like beef water. I can't even explain it. First night we arrived, we went to this place nearby, and we both had noodles with a side of mandu, and this place just so happens to be very popular, very famous for their mandu, their dumplings. Very, very delicious. And we had mandu. like twice during our week there. We ended up just filming 2 videos for the Tabi Eats channel, although I did film 2 for this channel as well. I did make some reels. But I took your advice, like I said previously, and we took it easy. We gave ourselves like a few days to just explore Seoul, and that really made a big difference. So thank you for that suggestion. That was so helpful, and my noodles should be ready. Completely forgot about my noodles. Reminiscing about our recent trip to Korea. Okay, so my noodles should be ready. Let's give it a good mix. Has 2 minutes passed? Okay, that's my noodles, my Korean noodles. Ooh, okay, that is good. Okay, that's not too spicy. And there is some sourness in here, which I love. I love that sourness. You know, instant noodles is like not the healthiest of food, but they're so good. That's pretty good. That's not as spicy as, you know, the other one that I usually have. Delicious. Okay, so let's have some tteokbokki, which is this thing here, and these are the mochi, the rice cake. There's some cabbage, green onions, and there are also the oden, or the fish cake, the Korean fish cake. It's so warm and comforting, and it's so flavorful. Oh, this one's pretty spicy. One place we didn't go that I really wanted to go was Tteokbokki Alley. There's a whole alley full of tteokbokki shops, and I think the original tteokbokki shop is there. We just didn't have time this time, so that's for another trip. It's yum. Okay, this one looks like it's a chive, and there's some onions in here. Dip it in the sauce. That is good. 2 other things that I learned from this trip is, number 1, I should pick up some Korean before I go back again. You know, I've been traveling to places where English is spoken or understood, but in Korea, it wasn't the case. It was kind of like when I went to Brussels. You know, Amsterdam, everyone speaks English there. But in Brussels, they didn't necessarily speak English. And so I was like completely shocked at the fact that I forgot I had to learn some phrases, some key phrases to travel to these countries. And so that shocked me, and I completely forgot again this time that in Korea, they don't speak English, and many times Japanese. So I kind of understand how you guys feel when you come to Japan, especially when it's your first time. So I completely understand. I completely relate now. And you know, it's pretty, you know, nerve-wracking. We went to more than a few places that were locals only. They only had Korean menus. They only spoke Korean, so we used our Google Translator to do that. Went to a fried chicken place, which was super crowded, super popular with people. So that was fun. And we went to a really local, like a like a diner, like a local diner, and that was also awesome as well. But yeah, next time I think I'd like to learn a little bit more Korean, just so that I could say some simple phrases, you know, not just thank you and hello and this and like 1, 2, 3. So that's something I learned. Number 2, the other thing I learned is that because there's a variety of Korean food, just like there's a variety of Japanese food, right? There are more Korean restaurants than anything else in the city. You don't really find that many burger places. I mean, you'll see like Burger King now and then, McDonald's here and there, but it's not as many as you would think. Especially because you see McDonald's and Burger King everywhere here in Japan. So Korean food is the main food, which was great, and it just, I don't know. There are so many specialty shops, like you don't go to just a random Korean restaurant to eat kalbi and bibimbap and naengmyeon and mandu and all. It's like if you want to eat cold noodles, you go to a cold noodle store. If you want to eat kalbi, you go to a place that specializes in kalbi. You want to eat bibimbap, maybe you go to a bibimbap specialist. So we enjoyed that. We really, really did. So that was another eye-opening thing. Yeah, there's so many things that we haven't seen yet in Korea. It was a lot of fun. Can you tell? We really enjoyed it. So this is the Korean fried chicken. And that's another thing we learned about chicken. We learned two things. That was pretty good. And that one has like, this one's fried chicken. It's kind of cold. Not crispy either. But it's sweet sauce. In Korea, you'll find Korean chicken that's not drenched in sauce. A lot of times you just find them, it's like, fried chicken. And just simply seasoned with salt and I don't know what else, but it's really, really crispy and delicious. The place where we went to, it was kind of like that, and it was just so good. They did have one version with sauce, but we both preferred the one without the sauce. It was so good. I think what I'm eating today, probably the tteokbokki is my favorite right now. At least from what I chose today. Could be spicier. So basically, we went to more places. We ate more food than we filmed this time. And that was done purposely for our, work-life balance. And that is the reason why we need to go back to Korea. And we are definitely planning to go to Korea in 2024. We had such a great time and we want to go back again. And it only took like 2.5 hours to get there. It's like nearer to go to Korea than Okinawa. And I've been talking about this work-life balance for a while now, especially this year, because I think I talk about it every year because I'm always exhausted. I feel like I'm never not exhausted, and especially this year. Every year I think about it, but this year especially, I think it's taking a toll on my body as well as my mental state. And so I have decided that I am definitely going to be taking care of myself more mentally and physically. And before, I was constantly thinking about the content for all the channels that we have, always kind of pressuring myself to keep going and to try to figure out what people want to watch, and thinking about the algorithm and thinking about the videos all day long, like 24/7, especially towards the end of this year, like when I was in Osaka with Lawrence. That was exhausting too, but that was fun at the same time. After that, I started to take care of myself a little bit more. I think I have this habit of trying to please people. I don't think I'll ever stop caring about people. I like seeing people happy and I like being a part of that. But I won't push myself. Like I will tell myself, okay, this is how much I can do, and I can no longer do anything, beyond that, and it's okay. I won't feel guilty about it. I'll try my best not to feel guilty about it. I've traveled a lot in 2023. I think more than I ever have in the last 20 years, and I liked it. I really did. It was great. Of course, it was exhausting. because it was all work related. It was great at the same time. I know I'm no longer young anymore, and my mother worries that I'm pushing myself too hard. But at the same time, I want to enjoy life. You know, life is fleeting, and I want to say at my age, but really at any age, you really don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow or next month or next year. And so I want to enjoy whatever time I have left on earth, you know, doing what I love, you know, making videos for people and making them happy, meeting people around the world, traveling, learning about the world, learning about other cultures, learning about other people, you know, because these are things that I enjoy doing and I enjoy learning. I like evolving as a human being, and I strive to be better every single day. And you know, although it's not possible to do that every day, you know, sometimes I mean it's an up and down situation process. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But as long as I'm moving forward, as long as I'm going towards improvement, being the best version of a human being as I possibly can, I think that's enough. And I think that's what I'm gonna continue doing. So anyway, yeah, this was supposed to be about my Korean food, but my noodles have become soggy. Soup is all gone now. But I guess at the same time, I kind of wanted to reconnect with you guys. I feel like the busier I get, sometimes I feel like I'm getting further away from you guys, the viewers, and I don't want that to happen. So I hope you guys don't mind that sometimes I sit down and just have a heart-to-heart talk with you guys. I enjoy doing this. I stopped doing them because I thought people didn't enjoy watching them, and the algorithm hated these videos. And now I'm just gonna do them because I like doing them. So that's all I have to say for today. As always, I do appreciate when you guys comment on my videos, on our videos. We really do. And when you don't comment, we really do miss you. We really wonder if you're watching our videos, if our videos still entertain you guys. So if you do enjoy the videos, I really appreciate you guys if you comment and say something, just say hello. That makes me happy. That will make my day. Hope you guys are having a great holiday season. I know you guys must be super busy right now getting ready for the holidays. But take things at your own pace. Don't stress out and stay happy. And 2024 is going to be a better year for every single one of us. I'll see you guys in my next video.